Today I'm going to be going over some products that were sent to me from Litake.com. I didn't pay for these were free of charge, but I can say whatever I want about them. I am going to be using them, putting them to the test, and I'm going to tell you guys what I think about them. I might even be giving some of them away, so stay tuned. Let's go ahead and start with the landing pad. It seems like a pretty decent little product. I typically hand launch and hand catch mine, but that's not for everybody. Not everybody feels comfortable doing that. Here's an option for you guys. Let's go ahead and open this up and check it out. Comes with some reflective stickers. Comes with 4 pegs and it comes with more flower seeds. If you caught my other bag review video, it came with flower seeds too. I'm gonna have a garden by the end of all this. Damn, those smell good. What is this? Jasmine. Ooh, it smells good. This is one of the coolest parts about this thing. It just pops open. You've got an orange side and a black side. I'm on orange sand, so I'm gonna put the black side up today so it doesn't sort of blend in. And we're gonna try it on this right here on the rocks and the sand first. Now it comes with 4 pegs, and I did not pack a hammer with me, so hopefully this ground is soft enough to get these to stick in. Typically I travel very light. You just hook in this part. You don't hook the whole thing through there, just this part right there, I guess. Oh, that's a hard ground. Okay, well, we're not using these. So unless you bring a hammer or something to apply those sticks, you gotta hope you have some soft ground. Otherwise, they're useless. I put my pegs back in the bag, and we're gonna just hope that the wind doesn't carry that away while I'm flying. All right, next I wanna talk about these. They're made well. Everything fits really well in them, but this is a royal pain in my ass having 3 of these things to juggle as I'm setting up to do this. I could see this used if you're flying, traveling, and you want to bring just your Mavic and an extra battery, throw it in a suitcase. I don't see the use for these, but hey, you know what? One of you guys might, if you need a semi-rigid case. Stay tuned, watch it in the video, and these could be yours. But again, these are made pretty well. The fit for my Mavic in here is pretty snug. I really feel like these would be good to get you from point A to point B to a hotel room, take these out and then put everything back into your Mavic Pro bag. I mean, these are just getting dirty as can be. It's so much easier for me to pack and unpack out of my Mavic bag. I've centered my Mavic on the middle of the landing pad. You can see some of the rocks and things sort of poking through the bottom of the landing pad. I wouldn't want to land my Mavic directly on the sand in these rocks. I wouldn't want to do that. In a situation like this, if you're not comfortable hand catching and hand taking off your drone, this landing pad could come in quite handy. I'm gonna put these leg extenders on in a minute. We're gonna try it without first. First thing I'm gonna do to test this landing pad, I'm gonna try return to home. It's a feature I rarely use. I feel if I can land it myself, I will. But for this particular test, we're gonna just see what happens. So first, let me go flying around. So we're gonna just do a flyby real quick. And now I'm gonna try return to home for the first time. That's pretty damn impressive, okay? Wow. I've heard that the thing was pretty accurate, but that's way more accurate than any drone I've owned before. You can definitely see this being beneficial for those who don't want to hand launch or hand catch their Mavics. So I guess it's personal preference. I might be a little biased. I'm all about ease of use and less is more. This thing's made well and it does its job well. I just can't see myself bringing it that often. I'm gonna be working on a totally another video going over just catching your Mavic, because there's a lot of ways you could do that. And as you can see, I still have all my fingers. The only issue I could see with this, you see, it's now covered in crud. So I guess if you're bringing a table and you're bringing a whole setup, this would really be pretty good. But if you're just going on the fly and you just want your Mavic and you want to go, this is a little cumbersome. So let me clean this off. This is that red dirt, you know, pain in the ass. That was a manual landing, by the way. That was not a return to home. And let's go find out what happens in grass. In an environment like this, you see there's tons of weeds and tall grass. Now, obviously, I don't know if I'd set up in the really, really tall grass over there, but all this is not something I'd want to land my Mavic in. You can see that even with the legs, you couldn't take off or land in the grass. You'd still need the landing pad to be able to use these legs. I don't know if the legs are worth the money or not, but they are built well. This time we're gonna use the orange pad, and again, this ground is too hard for me to use the stakes, so I'm gonna just sort of step on it and push it down. I gotta admit, I'm a little nervous about this one. So when you do a precise takeoff, it auto takes off to about 20 feet, give or take. It's supposed to record its surroundings so that when it lands really close. I'm gonna go ahead and signal it to go home. See what happens. That's pretty cool. All the extended feet are still on there. I gotta give props for the quality of all this stuff. Even though these aren't things I would typically use, they work and they do exactly what they're supposed to do. This thing is really sort of cool. It reminds me of a tent. Let me show you how to put this back in the bag, because see, it's like a spring. So to put it away, I grab one like this and one side like that. It just sort of twist and fold it in on itself until it's a bunch of small circles like so. And then you just slide it back in the bag. That's it. Let's go back to the house. These are 3 separate products that Litech sent me. The landing pad comes with the landing feet to rise your Mavic up off the ground. 3 cases. They're semi-rigid. One for your Mavic, one for your controller, and one for your battery. And a little sticker set with eyeballs and teeth. Here's the deal. Litech sent me these. Full disclosure, they cost me nothing. They wanted me to try them out, and they wanted me to give you guys my honest opinion. Let me tell you, I just went out and tested these out. All of them seem to be made really well. The cases are made well, and they'd be great for throwing into your luggage and just taking off on a long trip. You just are gonna have to find a spot to put your chargers, and if you have more batteries, you'll have to get more cases. I am putting a link in the description for these, and you could probably email them for more information. This landing pad's made well. It really does do the trick. The Mavic can distinguish it from its surroundings, and it lands within inches of where it took off. These pegs are very much like tent pegs. Depending on the surface you try to stick them into, though, you might need to carry a hammer in your bag as well. I wasn't quite sure what these were for at first. Obviously the reflectors, people are putting them around the hex pattern on the landing pad. I don't really see the point of putting them on there. They're just going to peel off and make a mess. It's got a zipper. As you can see, it's a pretty thick material. I mean, it feels like a tent, like a thick tent. It just sort of opens up like a spring, and that's gonna pop, and there it is. It's a thinner fabric on the edge and the thick fabric in the center. As I do this, I can tell it's 2 layers, which is your dark and your light. It doesn't feel like it's just 1 layer. Something I didn't mention before, they're really hard to get out of the box. Oh, come on, man. They come with little foam pads to put at the bottom of the feet, just like what's already on your Mavic, and they just push in. They don't tape in. They seem to fit pretty snug in tall grass or something like that. These still don't put your Mavic tall enough to keep your camera and other things out of harm's way. For what they are, they're made well, and they do function as they're supposed to. Just so you guys know, these links I'm putting are not affiliate links. I am not an affiliate with them at this time. This is just something that they asked me to do, and It gave me a reason to make a video and go fly, and I'm all about flying, and I'm all about making videos. So I couldn't say no. Here's the deal. I'm gonna give these semi-rigid cases away. I don't see myself using them anytime soon, so I'd rather someone out there get use out of them. We're gonna go through this contest a little different. All I want you to do is to leave a comment on this video telling me why you deserve to win these. Why should I spend my money to ship these to you? Make it as crazy, silly, or fun as you want. But I'm gonna actually go through and read every single comment and choose the one that stands out to me, and you, sir, or madam, will have these rigid cases for your Mavic, your controller, and a battery. I'm gonna hang on to that landing pad right now. I'm gonna be doing some other videos very soon with that landing pad. I'm testing the return to home feature, precision landing versus non-precision landing with or without the landing pad, to see how accurate the return to home feature actually is. The links to all these products are in the description below if you're interested in any of them. And thank you, Litech, for... Really, Yoshi? The link to all three of these products are going to be in the description below. So if you're interested in any of these, check them out. Thanks again, Litech, for sending me these products. I enjoyed testing them out and flying around with my Mavic, and hopefully I'll get to check out some more and let you guys know what I think. So click like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. 1, 2, 3, go. Write your story. Why are you still here? Get down there, start typing, tell me why you want them.